bad way to start the day after West Ham's poor performance last night. I thought I'd do a quick live one for you. I haven't done one of these for a while. I've been walking along, and the chance to walk along today, obviously where there is a train strike on. Last night was a big disappointment, it really was. When the lineups come out, it looked fairly positive. Obviously he did have to change it with Cresswell. Maybe have picked up a knock, hopefully not too serious. We want him back for Seville. So we went to the three at the back with Diop, Dawson and Zuma. Johnson at right wing back, Fornals at left wing backs, Rice and Soucek in the middle, with Bowen and Antonio in there as well with Lanzini. Their lineup, like I say, they make 9 changes from what they regularly have, but it just again shows squad depth and and the ability to change things that they've got in their team. They have Brozier and players like that on the bench. But I was really positive when the lineups came out. So it's a big shame. I think it's a missed opportunity last night, I have to say. And as Matt Rainey says there, what happened last night, man, I don't know, mate. Obviously it was on BBC iPlayer, so I did watch the game, watch most of the game. I was getting more and more frustrated as the game went on, to be honest with you. First half I thought we was okay though. I thought we was passing well. At one point we maybe could have been 3-4-0. Bowen had a really early chance, which was a big chance. There was chances for Antonio, there was a few headers as well. And I thought we were the better team in the first half. And barring that absolute worldie of a goal, which, don't get me wrong, it's an absolutely fantastic strike, but you look at it back, no one closed down. He was given all the time and space in the world to release that shot. I don't think Ariola could have saved it anyway. It's just one of them ones, once in a lifetime moment. What did George Groves call it? That shot from a hit from the gods. That was the sort of shot that was. And then you 1-0 down and against Savannah play, it's really hard to get out of that pattern. Second half, I don't think we played well. Bowen was off. When Benrahma came on, didn't do anything. I thought he was really poor. Morning to you, Hammerette. I hope you're well. So yeah, it's hard. It was a hard watch last night. We did equalise, and I'm glad that it was Antonio. Obviously, the corner came in. Calabero completely flapped at it. Diop did well to put it back into his path, which was fantastic. I'm glad Antonio scored, and hopefully that can give him some confidence. He did run around with a bit more energy after that goal, so hopefully he can go on now and get some goals, because we're going to need them. We're going to need them against Seville. Obviously big Tottenham games are coming up very soon. The Liverpool game, we'll go into that tonight. I might do a little live show on that tonight. And then obviously the penalty came, initially wasn't given. Ref checked it on the thing, and then I don't know. I think probably was just on the balance of it. Brozier came on and just showed the quality. We should have been all over that in the summer. Brozier, what a player he is! I'll tell you what, he's going to be in that Chelsea team next year. Really top player. As soon as Ward-Prowse steps up, he's as reliable as Mark Noble from the penalty spot. Never ever going to miss that. So 2-1 down, and we just didn't look like anything from that. I know Dawson had a header. Maybe headed it a bit too well. If he would have scuffed the header slightly, if you can scuff a header, maybe would have potentially gone in. And then after that, obviously Dawson got done. Brozier with an absolutely fantastic goal. You cannot take it away from him. His goal was a brilliant goal. Real calm finish. Took on the defence, and no chance. And it's another missed opportunity. I watched the West Ham Fan TV post-match pint with Ryan and Scotty. Real good show. And they sort of summed it up really well, and I think I'm going to, parrot what they say, in that, this week is such a huge week in our season. Everything could just go to absolute, doo-doo this week. Straight away, first game at the FA Cup. Play Liverpool at the weekend. I assume everyone's expecting an absolute massacre. At the end of the day, they're still playing for the league, and going for the league. So I'm not expecting anything big from that. And then we've got Seville. I don't want to be too negative, but we could be out of that cup in the first leg if we don't play well. After the Wolves game, I was really positive. I thought we'd been, maybe turned the corner, got through our bad patch, but obviously not. There's still a lot of issues there, and the lack of squad depth, as always, it's a constant thing, isn't it? Squad depth is an absolute joke. Let's go into the comments. So Matt Rainey says, for me, Fornals isn't a winger, lacks pace. He's more of a CM and a cam. The second flag came on, we had more pace and left, and also our passes low in recent games. I thought Fornals played quite well though, mate. I thought in terms of passing, I thought he was our best passer on the pitch. And then, like my dreams, they fade and die. I agree, mate. I was hopeful after the Wolves game. Did you notice Antonio hardly celebrated the goal? It would have been nice for us to lift the FA Cup on Nobles last year. And Hammerett makes a good point here. What is the point of having youngsters on the bench? I agree. You know, you put these guys on a bench. Listen, at 3-1, or even at 2-1, you know, and yeah, some of it again, and I agree with the other channels. You know, I watch every channel. You know, I don't think Moyes has the bottle to upset some players sometimes. Like he does the easy substitution of Fornals or an easy substitution of Benrahma. When someone like Bowen wasn't playing well yesterday, take him off. Someone like Antonio, in the past we've seen it, he refused to take him off. I think we're all desperate to see what this Okaflex is about. I really do. I really want to see this guy. I want to see what he's about. And, you know, I always look at, and I hate saying the name on this channel, Tottenham. But, you know, when Harry Kane sort of made his name, he made his name through the Europa League. When Tottenham first got into that Europa League, you know, he made his name there. And that's, you can find a gem just by giving him a chance. Like Chester's would have run around a bit more. Even someone like Perkins would have done a job. Like, why didn't he go to 4 at the back, you know, and just makeshift left back at the time? I don't know. I really don't know. And again, it's highlighting that our weaknesses when Cresswell isn't there. We desperately need, you know, a left back to cover, because we've got nothing. There's nothing there after. Used to be right back was the problem. You remember when it was like we having so many different right backs? Now it's left back that can be the issue. Just go for a few more comments. I got are so gutted, but onward and upwards. Seville is the one we want. We do, you know, that's the game I said to you, didn't I, in the preview, that's more important. Morning, guys, big up. Yes, Moyes isn't the man for us. 10 minutes to go and we are a goal down. Just put the youngsters on. Nothing to lose, I agree. At least take some risk, what we've got, I agree. Well, at least we didn't lose to a lower league team like Spurs. We nearly did, mate. It's a kid a minute doing a round before. God, that's a funny noise from the old crow there. But yeah, a really disappointing night. I just hope our season doesn't collapse now. I really, really don't want it to collapse now. Peter Jones says David Moyes has achieved miracles with this squad. We have the lack of reason, talent down to gold and something. I agree. You know, the lack of investment is starting to tell now. But yeah, big shame. Let's just hope, you know, that the Liverpool game, you know, we don't get too hammered or avoid injuries. I think it's the most important thing. And then, you know, we go again for Seville. Seville it's a huge game. It's a huge game, and it could be the turning point of our season. That game, you know, that's the sort of game. If you win that game, or get a, you know, positive result out there, you know, it could turn our season round. But I don't know. I really don't know. People are laughing at the crow noises. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me live this morning. I hope you have an easy journey into work. Mine's not too bad, you know, into West Ham. And then, you know, you walk towards Plaistow Station, so it's not too bad a walk, but, you know, some people have absolute nightmare journeys. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Come on, your minds, keep believing. Let's go.